look, don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. But have you ever ate food with no salt? It's bland, it's boring, and it's missing something important, right? Now, I want you to imagine walking in a dark room without light. You're going to trip, you're going to stumble, and you're not going to be able to find your way. Well, Jesus says that's exactly what the world is like without believers living out their faith. And if you look at Matthew 5, verses 13 through 16, Jesus gives the Christians two powerful identities. That's going to be salt and light. Now, the question is, are you making a difference or are you just blending into the crowd? Well, let's find out. Now, it starts by Jesus saying, you are the salt of the earth. Now, in Bible times, salt had three main purposes. Number one, salt preserve. You see, before refrigerators, salt is what kept food from spoiling. And as Christians, our job is to help preserve what's good and godly in a world that's slowly drifting away from God. Now, the second thing salt did was add flavor. You see, salt makes food taste better. So believers are called to bring joy, hope, kindness, and encouragement everywhere they go. And the third thing that salt did was create thirst. You see, salt makes people thirsty. For example, imagine a barber who greets every customer with kindness, encourages people who are struggling, and maintains his or her integrity while others cut corners. That barber becomes salt in the community, and people leave with more than a cut. They leave encouraged. Then Jesus warns, if the salt loses its saltiness, the danger would not be persecution. The danger is becoming so much like the world that there is no difference. You see, when a Christian compromises their values, hide their faith, or live like everybody else, guess what happens? They lose their influence. And some might be saying, oh, that's it, I don't care. But guess what? God calls us to stand out, not fit in. So you have to ask yourself, if your coworkers, your friends, or your neighbors watch your life for a week, would they know that you're a follower of Jesus? All right, then Jesus says, you are the light of the world. Now, light does two things. One, the first thing light does, it reveals truth. It exposes what the darkness is hiding. And what God's word does, it shines truth into deception or any confusion. Now, the second thing light does, it provides direction, meaning it helps people find their way. You see, many people today, they're either lost, discouraged, or they're searching for their purpose. So as followers of Christ, we point them to Jesus. Think about a lighthouse during the storm. The ships don't need the lighthouse to move. They simply need it to just shine. Likewise, God doesn't call us to save people. He calls us to shine so that people can find him. Then Jesus said, neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl, meaning hiding a lamp under a basket would be useless, right? Well, in the same way, a Christian who hides their faith helps no one. And your faith should be visible through your actions, your words, your attitude, and your character, not to show off, but to point people to God. Then Jesus concludes by saying, let your light shine before others so that they may see your good deeds and glorify the Father in heaven. Now, I want you to notice what Jesus didn't say. He didn't say, let your light shine so people will praise you. No, he said so people can glorify the Father. This means every act of kindness, every encouraging word, and every moment of integrity should be pointing people straight towards God. You see, the spotlight belongs to him, not us. So I challenge you this week to choose one way to be salt and light. Now, this can include encouraging somebody who's struggling, praying for someone publicly, sharing a Bible verse, helping someone in need, inviting someone to your church if you're a member, or just being kind to someone when you see somebody being rude. You see, these small acts can have eternal impact. And Jesus didn't call us to hide. He didn't call us to blend in. No. He called us to be two things: the salt that influences the world and the light that shines in darkness. So when people encounter you this week, will they leave closer to Jesus because of your influence? Remember, salt changes what it touches, and light changes what it enters. So be bold for the glory of God. As always, I hope this message helped at least one person. I will be back at you again tomorrow with another one. Until then, I need you to keep your head on the swivel. Love yourself, and only help who wants to be helped. I love y'all. I'm out.